About keeping up with the Joneses, do not move to Dyker Heights at Christmas time. In this part of New York City's Brooklyn, neighbors get serious about holiday decorations. Real serious. Spending thousands, planning for months, pulling out all the stops. Here's ABC's David Wright.
Americans love going over the top at Christmas time.
What do you make of it?
It's fantastic. It's beautiful.
And if you had any doubt about it, put on your best Christmas sweater or the eggnog. When it comes to spreading Christmas cheer,
There's a nutcracker theme, I can see. Some angels, some Santas.
nobody outdoes Lucy Spada in Brooklyn.
Those soldiers, those are 3 pieces. Those were brought in here by a crane.
What?
Yeah, by a crane, and they were put in place because they're 3 pieces.
Her half of this duplex in Dyker Heights is Christmas Central.
To me, I like my whole house filled up. I don't like to see a space. It's got to look like Santa's house.
You got a space there, though.
No, but that's not my house.
At first, she says the neighbors were kind of skeptical, but over the years they have caught the Christmas spirit.
This block was a funeral parlor till I moved here.
And you transformed it.
Yep.
That's for sure.
It became Dyker Lights.
Dyker Lights, now such a sensation, they bring in tour buses to see it.
Our official company slogan this time of year is Rockefeller Center, forget about it.
Tony Muya's company, Slice of Brooklyn, does Christmas and cannoli tours. He gave Nightline a private viewing.
It's a little scary, I gotta say.
You find it scary? Well, the thing is, you're seeing it right now. There aren't too many people here, but it gets mobbed here. There are cars literally lined up the block. Sadly, for some of the homeowners that just live a few houses up, it could take 45 minutes to get into their driveway.
Dyker Heights is an extreme example.
Look, as we come around, you'll see Sam's house as well. Look up there.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. Christmas meets Las Vegas and Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, Tony brings us to one house that certainly stands out. The owner, known in this neighborhood as Sam the Greek.
Sam the Greek, huh?
Yep, Sam Bilas. He's got one of the largest houses in all of Brooklyn.
Every inch of it twinkling Christmas cheer.
He's up to the point now where he's got over 300,000 lights on the house.
300,000 lights.
And here's the best part. If you notice, there's lights on the house, and then there's lights on these potted plants, but you don't see any wires going across. So what he does is he puts the wires underneath the cement, he caulks them in, they come out from behind, everybody's good. Nobody's tripping over any wires.
That's a man who's serious about his Christmas lights.
Oh, absolutely.
Down the block in Brooklyn, there's Robert DeLauro, who puts up his Christmas lights all by himself.
I like the reaction of the people in the neighborhood when they come by.
Everything synchronized to Frank Sinatra, Mariah Carey, and Billy Joel.
You must relate to that Clark W. Griswold scene.
Oh, yes. Ding! Yes,
That's you each
absolutely.
year, huh?
That's me every year.
He has some vintage ornaments, things his father used to put up, and some new ones.
Me and my dad made this. I shouldn't say me and my dad. I mean, he made it, and I swept up the sawdust after
He made the reindeer, huh?
he made the reindeer and the sled, everything from scratch.
His electricity bill for December,
You know, it used to be $1,000 for the Christmas season, and since I switched over to LEDs, it's about $250, which is the same as when I run my air conditioners in the summer.
a small price to pay, he figures.
So what do you do for a living?
Me, I sell funeral supplies.
Funeral supplies.
Funeral supplies. All day at work, I'm very morbid, and I'm so sorry for your loss. And then I come here at night, and I'm all like, yeah, Christmas time.
Lucy Spada, who started it all here, says her display will continue long after her funeral.
Because it's in my will. Nobody gets this house unless they decorate. What? That means grandchildren, children, they will not have this house. It's specified.
In your will.
Yes, it is.
Rockefeller Center, forget about it. I'm David Wright for Nightline in Brooklyn.